Director, Mr. Hughes.
Sorry. I don't have a lot, just
10 pages.
Let's condense it. I'll be quick.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Really proud of our township employees. We went 6 months this year without a workers' comp claim.
That's awesome.
I mean, that is truly awesome. I mean, they do hard work, they do a lot of dangerous work, and to go through that in 6 months and not even, no first aid cases. So we're really proud of that. And we'll have a luncheon for the second quarter. We're gonna have a little mix up on the date, but we'll probably have it early August. And we're excited about September 10th too. I hope it floods the place out there with people and to see what a fabulous building has been put in our township for not only our residents, but our employees. And it's great. I mean, it's absolutely great. Having said that, all good things come to an end, unfortunately. We had an injury to one of our EMT firefighters on a incident in the township, and it was a fairly serious dog bite to the chest area. Luckily, it didn't require any stitches, but there was an open wound, and I had her go to Good Sam Western Ridge for treatment, which then generated a claim. So she's fine. She came back to work the same night, and all she was doing was rendering care to somebody that really needed help and was bitten by the dog. Police report was taken. Thanks, Dan, for getting that. Animal control is now in charge of the future of the dog. I know it was quarantined for so many days, but these things happen, and I'm glad she's okay. Our concern was her, taking care of her. We did that, made sure that everybody was notified, workers' comp was notified, so we contacted them, and it happens. New trucks in, pickup trucks in. We're waiting, as more detail work needs to be done on it. We're waiting, hopefully, Rob's gonna check tomorrow and see if they want the truck dropped off, and we're getting close to having the other car looked at and seeing what goes on there. BWC made a pretty good change that I've always thought was not right. Anytime that we had an injured person who was off work and considered a lost time accident, we knew that was a charge against our premiums. We knew that. Well, they were also, if we had an employee who was on light duty, that was also charged as a lost time. So we had the employee on the record, he was working, we were paying him, and then we were still getting hit with our premiums going up. Well, they're changing that. Did you get anything on that, Cindy? Yeah. Finally, they're saying, you know what? That's not right. So they're gonna do away with that, thank goodness.
And that's what they always push, get them back to work.
And that's why we do have our light duty, return to work, and we try to, you know, we want our employees, we wanna make sure they don't lose any money and be there. So we're, you know, that's a good change. I'm happy with that. We had our safety meeting on the 21st. I don't know if you got a copy of the safety meeting. Really good meeting, lasted a couple hours. Some of the topics of the safety meeting we had was, we're gonna have what we call a safety day down at the senior center this fall, and we're gonna talk about fire extinguisher safety, escape plans, those kind of things, and we're gonna provide a little lunch for the people that are there. That's in the future, so we're looking forward to that. That'll be interesting. Also, we're gonna have CPR, first aid, bloodborne pathogens for our employees in the maintenance department and senior center, and carry anybody, the attendants that would like to take that, they would be more than welcome. But that's, again, gonna be in the fall when we get ready to do that. Safety council meetings, I'll start going to those in September, and I'm hoping at least every month to take somebody, a department head or somebody from, with me to see some of the things that are going on, not just what I tell you.
Mhm.
You know, and I think it'd be good. You know, I'm gonna look at the topics.
Are those set days?
Please?
Are those set days?
Yeah, well, I don't know the dates. Usually the first week in September is when they have it.
And then they continue on?
And then we have to attend 10 of those to get a rebate on our premiums. I think, what is it, Cindy, 10%?
Yes, yeah.
We get a 10% rebate if
Mhm.
we attend those meetings, so.
And we get a check back for that.
Yeah, I never get it, but I guess you
I don't
get it. But I went to, I gave you a copy of the damage assessment, public assistance overview, and it was a really good meeting, and what it did, it taught us how to do a damage assessment, should a disaster hit Miami Township. They would call out a disaster assistance team. We have right now in the township, we have 4 employees that are already trained. With myself, Dan, Rob, and Brian. And what we would like to do, we'd like to get at least 4 more people to be our assistants so we can cover more territory quicker. And what they're gonna do is they will make the call out and ask us to do the assessments, right? Help me out, Dan.
Right.
Right. And then we'll go out and do our assessments, take pictures, report that back to EMA. They will then take all the Hamilton County, reports, and then they'll compile, are we eligible for any federal money or disaster area, whatever happens, so. That was a good class, so.
Good, that's awesome, that's good FEMA?
Yeah, it's EMA and FEMA will be part of the down the road part, yes. But there's quite a bit to it. I mean, we were there, how many hours, 4 hours?
Yeah.
About 4 hours, but it was worth it. It was well worth it. And it's better to be proactive than to react and not be ready. So I think
Yeah, by all means.
our township will be ready pretty good shape.
Any questions for Mr. Hughes? All right, thank you.
Thank you.